Yeah, that was a lesson learned, I think, on going into the mud like this and everything, and I'm sure in the sand too. You know, you really do need, 4 exit tracks, one for each and every tire.
Hi, I'm Delia.
Hi, I'm Enoch.
And we're Malaysia X Ventures. Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be part 1 of our visit to Lone Star OHV Park, right?
Yep. Lone Star OHV Park.
in Grand Prairie, Texas. We went there with our friend Chris, also known as se.xterra. Check him out on Instagram. I'll link it below. And yeah, let's get started.
Okay, I guess. As soon as we got
to the parking lot, the guy on a quad rolled over to us and asked Chris actually if he would be willing to help recover a Toyota that got stuck. And so, of course, we said yes. And so we followed this guy to the spot. We get to the spot and this white Toyota Tacoma was like stuck in a ditch, right?
He was following, he was with 2 quads and he was following them and he just got too close to the shelf on the side and fell right into a ditch. Chris pulled out his 30-foot kinetic rope. We had to use the leverage of a tree. We wrapped the tree with a tow strap to protect the tree from any damage from the rope and also protect the rope from any damage from the tree. Chris was able to pull the Toyota Tacoma out of the ditch.
It was a great recovery, and we followed Chris to our next destination.
We were on the outer edge, and so we were working our way into the center of the park.
We saw this red pickup that seemed to be like broken down on the side of the trail, and so we stopped and decided to go take a gander.
It was in a creek bed.
Yeah, it was
a very, very muddy creek bed. They popped a bead on one of the tires. So while they were going through all this crazy mud, they probably have the PSI really low, and unfortunately they slid the wrong way and it popped the bead right off of the rim.
We should have taken these 2 things as signs that things weren't going to go well that day. You know, when we first arrived, a Tacoma needed help getting out of a ditch, and then we saw this red truck stuck and abandoned, but we decided to keep going. And we arrived at this grassy field area.
Oh, it was such a pretty grassy field.
Nice green grass. And then all of a sudden, Chris stopped in front of us. He was stuck. Well, good thing we brought our exit tracks. We had never used them before. So I was excited to be able to use them for the first time and see how well they worked. We're using the exit tracks for the first time. This mud is no joke. No joke.
My shovel, let's dig a little bit.
Oh, that might work. It took multiple tries to get the exit tracks to go under his tires. We only had 2 exit tracks. We definitely would have benefited
from 4
exit tracks.
Yeah, that was a lesson learned, I think, on going into the mud like this and everything, and I'm sure in the sand too. You know, you really do need 4 exit tracks, one for each and every tire. So at this point, we got the exit tracks under the wheels, and we started sitting on the hood, and I had his brother on the other side of the vehicle, shifting weight back and forth, trying to get it to basically grab anywhere and just get him out of these holes.
Nice.
Yeah!
Keep going.
Yeah!
There you go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It was a success. He was able to get out of the ruts, over the exit tracks, and move forward. So then we grabbed our exit tracks from out of the mud, we threw them back on top of the car,
Ratcheted them down,
and we got in and
moving along, started
we
going.
moved forward too. And then we realized we got stuck around the same area that Chris was stuck.
Pretty much the exact same spot, like slightly off to the left.
Yeah, you tried
but
going a different route. And then when we got out of the car to check out the situation, Chris told us he was stuck again.
Yeah, just like last time, we had to do a little digging to get to the bottom of the tire so we can get the exit tracks under the tires properly. The first attempt didn't go very well. So we changed tacks and we moved both of the exit tracks to the rear wheels.
We are deep in it. Deep, deep, deep. This mud though was crazy. It was so soft, and every time the tire spun, it just kept digging deeper and deeper. After we moved the exit tracks to the rear tires, I noticed that it was kind of catching. It just needed some pushing.
A little extra.
So I decided to, get over there and use my strength and try to help the situation. That helped, right?
Yeah.
Me pushing the boards under.
That's what did it. She was able to push the boards under as I was spinning the tires. And while that was happening, the boards were actually cleaning the treads out on the tires. And then finally, everything got demudded enough that they worked together and got the back end out.
Okay. Yeah! Almost! Yeah! Oh, don't get stuck again!
Unfortunately, the front end dug in deeper, and we still were not unstuck.
You can see in this picture how deep our ruts were compared to Chris's actually on the left side.
And I was resting on the skid plates at this point in the front.
If you want to see how we got unstuck and how Chris got unstuck eventually,
and the mayhem in between.
Yeah. Stay tuned for the next video, part 2.
Because you cheap guys got all this money, you can break everything,
If you liked this video, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see part 2. And yeah, throw in some comments of ideas of how you think we eventually were able to get out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.